Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the March Update at a Glance, where I will be going over a few of the more interesting and important pieces from the March Update. The first of the two biggest changes to the game is drafting. At the start of a match, instead of having a debug element to choose your ship, you will now have the drafting menu. On the drafting menu, you will be able to choose any of the ships you currently own. You will also be able to chat to your team to try and coordinate your ship picks. While ships are being selected, opposing teams cannot see what the other team has chosen. Once ships have been selected, the opposing sides will be able to see the enemy team comp. At this point, you will be able to choose the loadout for your ship. So this way, if you don't want to take the plasma caster on your ghost against that mass colossus team, you don't have to. Once everyone has readied up or the countdown timer reaches 0, the match will start. Second, and I'm sure this is the feature that most of you are looking forward to, we have custom games. Custom games work exactly the way that you would expect. They have their own tab on the play menu, from which you can choose to either enter a conquest or frontline match, and you can see the level and MMR of all present players to help manual matchmaking be a little bit easier. However, keep in mind these two important things. Number 1, you need at least 2 people before you can even launch a custom game. And number 2, you will not earn credits or XP for playing in a custom match. I'm sure this will sound strange to some of you, but that is an anti-abuse decision. Part of the reason to come back and play a game is to grind through content. However, if you're providing a means to grind through content in a hyper-efficient way, everybody's going to do that. Nobody's going to play your normal modes, and that's going to help kill your game. Next, we have the inclusion of 2 new ships, the TDS Basilisk and the USR Guardian. The Basilisk is the first stealth ship for Titan defense systems, and its abilities focus on crowd controlling the enemy so that your team may repeatedly punch them in the face. The Guardian is the second long-range attack ship for United Space Research. While it is intended to be a more mobile-style sniper ship, I fully expect to see people still sitting at the forward base, not doing any capping. It will be very exciting to see both of these ships finally in game. They seem very interesting, and I look forward to reading all of your very, very angry balance posts on the forums. AoE and dot damage are now able to scale with in-game upgrades. Previously, the ability upgrades you got at levels 3, 6, and 9 did not increase the damage of your area of effect or damage over time abilities. However, with the March update, this has been fixed. However, there has been a small change because of this. From levels 1 to 3, your AoE damage will actually be lower in the March update. At level 4, they will equal the power that they had previously, and from 5 on, they will grow in power. Dots, however, are quite a bit more nuanced, and so are going to need a more finely tuned balance pass before this change applies to all damage over time abilities. Currently, the Basilisk's main weapon is the only damage over time ability that scales properly. So the technology is in place for Dots, however, we're going to need that balance pass before it applies to everything. Sucks that we don't have it all now, but what are you gonna do? And those are the more big ticket changes that have come with the March update. Thank you all very much for joining me. If you would like to read the entirety of the patch notes, please click on the link that is on the video right now, and it will take you to that page. And I will see all of you next update.